Yes. Plug me mic in. Hello. Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another fragrance live stream. Why, I hear you ask, why? Let me tell you. Because I'm bored. Because I'm fucking bored and I wanted to do one. How are we? How are you? I am fantastic and I am doing really well. Really well I am doing with you. Oh no! I've dropped a bollock. One moment, please. Alright. Yes. Yeah. That was me. My ears sound like a cow. Let's see what everybody has to say. Happy New Year, mate. Hope all is well, says CK1. Wally Summer here says bored as fuck. Hey Rich, I'm back. I got Santal by Florist London. It's my scent of the day, says Fragrance Collector Vintage. Welcome Germs. Welcome Dushan. Welcome Juan Herrera. Scent of the day is Vetiver Extraordinaire. Wally says happy Monday fun day, Rich. Happy Monday. Jared says happy New Year, Duck. What's up, says GDS. Hello everyone. So what is my scent of the day? My scent of the day is this. No, it's not. It's this. It's L'Heure de Desert America. By what's his face? Andy Tour. All the bottles? No, the bottles are still fucked. Happy New Year. Enrique is wearing tobacco oud. Jared is wearing Tuscan leather. JTS says he is wearing Aragon and Valero. You love them both. Carlos is good, but I have the best too, says it. JTS. Hello, Michael John. Dushan is wearing Devon. Please, everyone, tell me your scent of the day and how you have been. Like the stream, says Germs. Like the stream. Still looking for vintage Tobacco Rouge. If anybody ever finds any, let me know. It's cold here, says Dushan. It's cold everywhere at the minute. Snowing in Paris, apparently. Snowing in Paris. Welcome, Aquarium. How are you? How is everyone? I have quite a number of perfumes coming in, mostly backups, although there are some new things coming in. I would like still to sell quite a lot of perfumes. So I have my plan and I am sticking to it. I will be doing a state of the collection video this month. I will be doing a top 10 purchases of 2025. Can't think of any off the top of my head. But we'll see. Wow, that stinks. The Night by Dominic Rupian. Yeesh. That is quite a fieldish oud. Smells like a field. Have a haul coming from deepest Arabia. Have a haul coming from. I don't have a haul, but I've got perfumes coming, friends. I've got perfumes coming. Managed to get a backup of Avignon. Someone has been kind enough to send one. How was your celebration of 2026? If by which you mean what did I do, I was playing on my PlayStation rather than paying fucking £100 to get into somewhere that you can get in free every other day of the week. Paying 3 times what it costs usually for your drinks. It's fucking scandalous. Welcome, Noah. How are you? We have a super chat. The first super chat. It's by Fragrance Time 3000. What up, fam? How are you doing? What's up with you? You're in a meeting. You're in a meeting? You shouldn't be watching the stream. Well, you shouldn't be in a meeting watching the stream. You should leave the meeting and watch the stream in peace. Noah says, Rich, do I have your permission to get a 50ml brand new inbox backup of tobacco oud for $200 USD? It's a pretty good price. Yes. Since it's you. Yes. Tool says, the night disappointed me. I was expecting animal shit. Instead I got amber date smell. That's interesting. I definitely get cow pats, like literally steaming liquid cow shit. It's definitely walking through the fields kind of cow. No, it's not horse, it's cow. It's cow shit. It's outrageous. Although I do get a little bit of like amber, something a little bit fruity in there too, just a little bit, just a little bit, only slightly. 24 watching and 7 likes. Fix this math. Yes, please like the stream, friends. Please like the stream. Feel free to chat super if you wish. Feel free to chat at your leisure. Please tell us what your scent of the day is if you have not already. Now then, long time no see. Welcome, Stephen Tampman. How are you doing? I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome, Rachel. How are you? Hello, fellow fragheads. Hope all is well, says Chris Moravec. Scent of the day is Naomi Goods' Iris Sondra. You must mean this. In fact, you do, because it's the same perfume. Apparently, it's had a little bit of a makeover. The whole line has. They've got new lids now, friends. I hope you know what that means. They've been reformulated. Somebody was saying that Bois d'Assis had been neutered. It's just not as strong as it was, which I'm not really arsed about because I'm not a big fan. But Iris Sondra. No, that's hot. I did like Bois d'Assis. I did. I've got other fragrances which were a little bit less. God, the lighting's so fucking poor. I've got other fragrances which are just less. How can I put it? Less like you've put a fire out with your hands and then wiped your hands on your jeans and then smelled your hands. Burnt charcoal. It's Tom Ford 2. Is Tom Ford Vood Voyageur? Is Tom Ford Oud Voyageur any good? Yeah, it's all right, but it's not worth anything like what they're trying to charge for it, the scandalous bastards. Hello, Jordan Albro. How are you? Your centre that is M7. Which one? Which one? The night is shite, says Jordan. Rachel is happy to say hi for a few minutes. Lol, so too, you actually want to smell like animal shit. Well, it changes when you're wearing it, doesn't it? It has different wearing experiences as you go through it. You know? Wearing remnants of pull from last night, says Wally. Stream is licked. Happy New Year to you and yours too. I'm good. At work and have 5 minutes. Nice. Rachel, come get me. Let's get out of Iowa, says Wally. Hello, Nolan. How are you doing? What is Duck's scent of the day? It is this. It's this. L'air du désert Marocain. Realised I haven't been wearing my towers as much as I would have liked. I've got no idea what my top 10 most worn are going to be for autumn and winter. No idea. Completely lost. I'm completely lost. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Like, you know, Balenciaga Pour Homme's going to be up there. M7 probably is going to be there. M7's probably going to be there. There's going to be a number of different fragrances on very similar wearing numbers, I imagine. Amber Sultan will probably be there. We'll see. We'll see, friends. It's basic, boring, sweet, gloopy amber wood. Smells fine, but you're not missing anything. That's Oud Voyageur, I believe Noah is talking about there. He is wearing a Marocain, says Duchamp. Tower, I think he's wearing, says Wally. Nolan is wearing Megamare. And John says, the M7 is the old red bottle, but to me, the cube bottle smells just as nice. Rachel says, Duck inspired me to wear my Joram Studio Healing Berry. Hello, Franska boy. Galfar is wearing Roadster. And I'll wear Timoris tonight, says Rachel. Roadster. Now, there is a fragrance, says Rachel. It is. It's one of my very favourites. It's sensational. Hey, Saint Genie. Just dropped me in to say hello from my travels. Scent of the day is Herba Fresca. Yes, Saint Genie has got away from the cold. She has got away from the cold and she has gone to the warm. Oh, and it is cold out there. It hasn't been above freezing for a couple of days. This is unusual for Britain. There's been frost on the ground. Still not a fan of Le Leon, says Mikey Cole. Nope. Still don't like fragrances that put labdanum front and centre. Just not a fan of that rubbery, weird, grippy kind of vibe. And then the pair it with that sparkly top, which it's just not the combination for me. Like, it's just not. It's gross. Christian Torres says, Au cours du désert ou l'air de désert Marocain? Probably Au cours du désert for me. Au cours du désert. I left at the right time, Rich, says Jeannie. You did. Doing great, thanks, Rachel. I could wear the raw material labdanum, says Rachel. Oof, it's rough. Rachel loves Le Leon. No, not for me. So grim. So grim. I'm so ashamed of the lighting. Let's see if that's any better. Not massively. Not massively. Plus the camera angle's fucked. I don't know why it's doing this to us. It's upsetting. It's upsetting, friends. I'm upset by it. I'm upset by it. Dushan is going for his dinner. Oh, what's happening? Okay, do I have anything to talk about? Not hugely. Not hugely, if I'm being honest. I've got some stuff getting ready to try in the new year. Interested if anybody else has some stuff they think I should try. I've got the Joram to finish off. I've got Ranier J. I've got all their samples. I've got the Filippo Sorcinelli, and I've got the Balmain. They're all the sample sets that I've got. I've got the Jardin Retrouvé from Mitra K. I need to try all of those. I need to... What else do I need to try? Woof. Yeah, I have an issue with mint. So sensitive to it. There are like 2 mint frags I can tolerate, says Rachel. That's interesting, yes. We all have our sensitivities. Happy safe new year, says Dave Accountant Cigars. You too. A state of your perfumes video, Rich. Like a state of the union, something to look forward to. Yes. Like a state of the union, but more interesting and more relevant, frankly, to your everyday life. The state of the perfume collection is strong. Or is it? Find out in the video. We'll have to see. Oh, interesting. I should ask you for high quality mint frags to try to convince me. I still want to buy a bottle of something called Mente Menta. And I can't remember who it's by. I cannot remember who it's by. What about the Santa Maria Novella, Rich? That's right as well. I still need to try those. The only reason I could remember the ones that I was that I mentioned before is because I'm looking at them. My memory's been shocking recently. It's absolutely despicable, like. I'll buy more Santa Maria Novella fragrances this year, says Duchamp. Today I came across Comme des Garçons sunscreen. That's interesting, Jeannie. What's that like? Rachel says, Jeannie, if you have any good mint frags to suggest, I'll try them. But no worries if you don't have the time. Have you ever tried P? PAP? I don't know what that is. Jordan Arbor says, a brand I'm interested in is Headspace Parfums. Mostly because of the beautiful Pierre Denorme bottle design. That's a scary road to go down. Going down the road of buying fragrances for the bottles. Although I am convinced that 60-65% of all perfume purchases are based on the bottle. Like, that's what I think. That is my contention, my theory, my hypothesis, and hypotenuse. I have to figure out how to sign into my Instagram, says Rachel. List my PW. Sigh. What PW? What's that? I was wearing the Santa Maria Novella Patchouli and thinking, I bet you'll like that. Duck has my email. Feel free to email me, Jeannie. Sorry, I meant to type, have you tried Papillon Anubis? It's on my radar. I think I have, yes, but I can't remember. It'll be, the first impressions will be in the video, because I tried them, and I send on the samples that I get, send them to people for them to sample them, and see what happens. I need to send Jura Rose some samples. Your thoughts on Francesca Bianchi perfume, says Juanera. I'm not impressed. Glorified indie house. The Comme des Garçons sunscreen frag does indeed smell like sunscreen. Laura Gardner would like that. She's been looking for a sunscreen perfume for quite some time. You should try Amouage King Blue, Rich, part of the Opus line. Why? Why should I try that? I lost my password. Oh, password, PW. I thought you meant Philosopher's Walk by Eugene. Landon, you try any Rogue Perfumery by Manuel Cross or Nikolai Perfumes at Mitch? Yes, I've tried from both and not majorly impressed by either. Manuel Cross's stuff is a little bit indie house, a little bit rough and ready, and it does that thing of relying on the ingredients to do the talking and not the quality of the blending. I thought they were okay, but I'd rather get perfumes made by perfumers who have been classically trained. That's just what kind of perfume I'm into, you know? That's just what kind of perfume I'm into. Whoa! No! Nikolai is a trained perfumer, and you would think that I'd love them, but I don't. I just don't. They're just not. None of them have ever caught us. I bought Queer Cuba, and I didn't think it was very good at all. And the other ones I've sampled as well have just been a bit crap. To be perfectly honest, they've just been a bit shit. So I'm like, I don't really need any of these, you know? I don't need any of these at all. Oh, excuse me. Have you tried any of the new Gilles Sander perfumes, especially Café? No, I haven't. I have had some Gilles Sander perfumes in the past. Not majorly big on the house, if I'm being honest. Not majorly big on the house at all. Oh, it smells good. Can you make me smell good? Dushan, feel free to email me, says Rachel. Have you tried any? Oh, sorry, I've read that. Yeah, I have this Fougere and her Ambra Cashmere, but the sort of backyard contraption vibe is fun for me, says Landon. Your theory about bottled is spot on. Most people buy vehicles based off its look and finance and not its performance and utility. I am somewhat guilty, says Nolan. I love glass and vases. Yes, I think that... Would a shit bottle stop me buying a perfume I loved? No, but it would definitely affect how I felt about it. Maybe not how much I loved it, how it smelled, but I would kind of be like, ugh, the bottles are a nightmare, or I don't really care for the bottles. They're a bit crap, you know, or like it helps, especially if you've got a collection and your bottles are like it's not that they draw them to you, it's that they're easy to pick up and wear, you know? Like that's what I like. Just it being easy to wear said perfumes. Noah says, Quick Cuba is awful. It is. It's rubbish. I was wearing it and I was like, I'm waiting for the magic to happen. And then I'm like, what the fuck? This is crap. You what? This is just like, it's just naff. You know? Where's the good bit? Like, it should be like tobacco and leather and... this is just a bit of... It's mealy. It's mealy-mouthed. It's kind of like... Doesn't really do much. I was also very disappointed with the much hyped New York Intense. Yes, didn't care for New York Intense. Didn't care for the other Intense, which I can't remember the name of now. I just don't understand. People are like, oh, she should take over a girl on, and that's because she is a girl on, but she hasn't got the edge that the other girl ons have got, you know? Jordan, I absolutely love. Jordan, I agree wholeheartedly about New York Intense. Love it. I won't hear the Nikolai slander. New York is incredible. I'll wear that until I leave this earth, says Jordan. I've tried the new Jill Sander range and it smells nice in the shop and then collapses by the time you leave. Very disappointing. That seems like a major theme with perfumes, doesn't it? They've got they work on the attention scale of the TikTok generation, people who can pay attention to things for a minute, 2 minutes, and then that's what they use to form a belief about something. Coffea was created by a Paul Guerlain. Is that the young Paul Guerlain? He's finally decided he wants to be a bloody perfumer, has he? He was the one who wanted to be a lawyer or something for the longest time, wasn't he? Or am I mistaking that for a different one? Wanted to be a lawyer and then made a couple of perfumes and people were like, wow, these are great. Now, were they actually great? Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Ah, yes, Patchouli Intense, that's right. I got a vintage recently, says Jordan. I've been on the hunt for ages. Quick Cuba smells like Immortelle Soleil. I don't like Immortelle, but I do like Immortelle Soleil until it turns to curry. I like the licorice vibe of it. Patchouli Intense is the name of the Nikolai. The other intense Nikolai, that's right. It's not very intense patchouli though, is it? I can think of more intense patchoulis. I wore patchouli noisette the other day. Fucking very unusual story I have with that perfume. Like, I just don't know. I just don't know, friends. It's patchouli and amberwood. And it's the same as Monsieur. Sometimes I love it, and sometimes I think it's the shits. Fuck off. The absolute shits. I've got a Monsieur here. Can you see it? I've got a Monsieur here, and it's got bits in it. It's got bits in it, my G's. It's got bits in it. Can you see? No, you can't see. Stop that. Show. You see the bits? It's not looking good, friends. It's not looking good. There, can you see them? Fucked. Let's spray the motherfucker. See what happens. Ah. See that tangerine, that kind of like really caustic tangerine is so interesting. And then it's got a really dry, dusty patchouli. But I know what follows. It's got rum as well, which is really odd. It's like you spilled rum somewhere in the room yesterday and just didn't clean nor mop it up, you know? Very odd. Very interesting. And an absolute shitter because they put amberwood in with it. Richard's slogan for the new year, I don't care for it, it's shite. Yes, put a crown on me. And I will say it. Jerm says, I can't stand Monsieur. Headache inducing. I'm going to say that to the next man I see. I can't stand Monsieur. Headache inducing you are. Slight comet smell, says Landon. Alex Mackay says, had to get a new IP and phone. These lives. Good to be sorted and catch them again. Hi, it's sent to the 90s Antius. Welcome, Alex. How are you? Bosco says, see the bits. You are amusing, Duck. Thank you. Centre that is Absolute Paula Swan. Have you got the new one, the old one? There wasn't one in the middle, was there? Absolute Paula Swan. Look into the Paula Swan. You've got the new one. Have you smelled the old one? It smells like the underside of a cat. Animal, but not filth. Not aged filth. Not like bacterial blue cheese kind of thing. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Patchouli Intense is sadly named. I'll tell you what it is. I don't have many talents, but one of my talents is giving things names, you know. I'm very good at calling names. That's Cuddles and JJ. I'm good at putting names on things. Patchouli Intense is badly named. I would have simply called it not Patchouli Intense. James says, Wally, it's super scratchy and screeching. I wanted it to like it, but no. Yes, says Fragrance Time. Grant, thank you. Starting my 4 days off work, relaxing, watching your good self. Why, thank you. Yes. So, fragrance names. There's been some weird fragrance names out recently. My stylist, she loves it. She loves patchouli, Monsieur. She's kind of a hippie, but it doesn't look like girly. Doesn't like girly scents. It's perfect for her. I gave her some. Good for you. I just got a bottle of LV Rhapsody for €220 shipped. It has that weird metal cap also. Lol. I got lucky. Well, you did pay a price for it, but you also ended up with an LV fragrance. So swings and roundabouts, really, you know. You win some, you lose some. It's just the way the world is, unfortunately, you know. Can't have anything nice these days. Yeah, the patchouli and that Monsieur, the patchouli in it is glorious. It's creamy and it's become absolutely amazing. Can't smell the amberwood in it, but I know if I wear that horrible, hideous amberwood's going to come out and it's going to be foul. But as it stands, it smells like a really, really lovely, light, creamy patchouli. I mean, that stuff goes for $3.50, but some lady on Vinted just accepted my lowball. Sebastian Furtado praised it a lot in his review. Well, as long as you like it, like I say, you got a good deal, so that's good. Like, we all love a bargain. There's nothing better than a bargain. What's that in my fucking pocket? Oh, God. It's Bonjela. I've got an ulcer on my tongue. What are you doing here? I should put that over there. Because no doubt I'll be complaining about my tongue later on. If you've got a good deal and you like it and you're happy, that's the main thing, you know. I can say what I want. I just say mean things about it because I don't like it. Patchouli patch, Javanese patchouli, vintage Borneo, and lid, you're elite, says Germs. I'm questioning my choices after smelling that, monsieur. But I just know I'll be betrayed. I just know. I've been hurt before, friends. I've been hurt before. This is what happens. You see? Just when I thought I was out. Please like the stream, friends. Alfie Conker, welcome. You sound like someone out of like one of those like turn of the century British crime gang flick things, you know? Like somebody out of like Peaky Blinder. Oh, I'm fucking Alfie Conker. Fucking knock you out with fucking accoutrements from a tree. Sorry, you didn't deserve that. Don't run away. Hi, Rich, just discovered your channel, although we have chatted a bit online in the past. I was wondering if you have a perfume from the brand Gravel. And if so, which is your favourite? I have never. Sorry, I have never tried anything by Gravel. I wonder if they smell flinty, like gravel. No, I don't know. No, I've never tried any of them. Again, this year I shall almost certainly continue on with my first impressions, where I will regale to you my thoughts on perfumes that I smell for the first time. There's no point in going to the shops and smelling things, you know, because everything, the stock is the fucking drizzling shit. It's so bad. Like, the stuff that gets in the shops now is just heinous. Also, the people that get in the shops, they've all got fucking broccoli noodles. And I'm like, I'm just thinking about taking some clippers in with us and just shaving the hair off them, you know? Just grabbing them and just being like, that'll shut you up. You know what I mean? They're like them ants that get taken over by the fungus, you know? You know that parasitic fungus that takes over the ant bodies and controls its movements, tells it what to do. It's like, that's what the broccoli is. Makes them say, bro! Don't you dare stop wearing tobacco oud. I'm just resting. I've got another bottle I'm gonna break into soon. I've got 100 ml this time. Used up my last 50 ml. It's empty, so I've got 100 ml of it. I've got plenty backups of it, don't worry. Xenia Indonesian Oud is a great rose oud. Seriously, it has a sour rose and bergamot opening with a green sharp patchouli. I loved it, says Spaced Out. I won Noir de Noir the other day, and that is just a wicked fragrance. There's no chocolate in it. It's just a patchouli accord. People say it's got dark chocolate in it. It hasn't got dark chocolate in it. It's got patchouli, and it's got a very cleverly worked patchouli. Because I'm pretty sure the quote-unquote truffle arises from this patchouli as well. Very clever. Jeannie says, hey James, hope you're well, my friend. Have to drop off now, but just saw you joined. Alfie Conker, welcome. I absolutely love Hudson River, NY, says Alfie. Waiting for a vintage interlude to arrive midweek, says Mindful Awareness. Alfie Conker's named after my dog. The dog's a gangster. Spaced Out, one of the few westernized dudes I really love. It's so smooth and chic. Welcome, Off and Lick. Space Dad says, James, I found a bottle and seller accepted my €95 with included shipping offer. Shame they axed it. They always get rid of the good ones, friends. That's why I always tell everybody that that when you find a fragrance you like, you should back it up in that presentation. Because Naomi Goods has just done the same thing. They've just repackaged their fragrances and they've reformulated some of them as well. So when you find something that you love, don't set it free, back it up. Keep it captive in a cool, dark place. What up, Rich? Says Jay-Z. Scent of the day is 1969 Female Christ. Hope we don't get hit by lightning for saying that out loud. Well, I also go to a shop, get hit with a wave of amberwoods, and immediately get a semi. Oh, immediately semi-nose blind. Spacey, you got hell of a deal, bro. That signature line is my absolute favourite, says James. Afternoon, evening, often licked, says Wally. Thanks, James. I'm on holiday, having a lovely time. Yeah, I work in a Paris perfume shop and the market is getting worse and worse. It absolutely is, Franska boy. It absolutely is, my friend. It's Jura Rose. I was talking about you. I need to send you some samples. Spaced Out says, I think that tin pot. I think TikTok popularized perfume now. Like my contrarian side wants to stop this hobby because I cannot stand those broccoli heads with their watches and cars and flexing, thinking they are cool. Just shave the hair off, they'll stop acting like dickheads. That's what we should do. Nolan McKenna says, what are some hands down, no bullshit vetiver fragrances? I live in the northeast. I live in the northern part of the Caribbean and have discovered how great vetiver works on my skin in the heat and sea air. Well, Nolan McKenna, it makes sense because vetiver, Haitian vetiver, is probably the world's best vetiver. So the fact that it works really well there, if by what you mean by no bullshit vetivers, if by what you mean is a fragrance that just smells of vetiver, right? Your best bet is to get some vetiver oil and use that. Get some Haitian vetiver. You know, it should be in quantitative supply. It should be in good supply where you live. You could try Vetiver Extraordinaire by Frederick Malle. Of course, I think the best vetiver ever made is... The best vetiver ever made is Vetiver by Guerlain, but it's got a lot of other stuff in it. Perfume Teacher 2.0 says, do you like fragrances from Zoologist in addition to Camel? Yes, but not enough to own and wear them. I find Zoologist fragrances tough to wear. I had Hyrax, had to sell that. I bought that for ideological reasons and not utilitarian reasons. I had B, but I found that very difficult to wear. Like a almost a caramelized honey sort of thing. Camel is like vintage opium by YSL, but it has this huge incense note in it. Huge, it is huge. Huge, friends, it's huge. Yourselves. Stop that. Has this huge incense and a little bit of arse about it, you know? And it's really good, but I still struggle to wear it. So I like the smells, but I struggle with wearing them. Ombre Nomad reminded me of Noir de Noir and Tuscan Leather, like Mr. Cavalier took parts of those and combined them. It's spaced out. That wouldn't surprise us. There's very little original, you know. Bonjour, Jura Rose. I have been in a cool, dark place, he says. That is where we keep you, so your battery doesn't run out. Rich, did you try Comme des Garçons 2, the reflective bottle? If not, I would tell you to try it as soon as possible. It's an actual masterpiece, way ahead of its time. True art in a bottle. Say what? Says often late. What are you saying, say what at? You talking about me, so speak of the devil. Yes, you have appeared. How you doing? Hope you'll receive the fade-on sample soon, says Franska. Thank you. Happy New Year. Yes, Haitian Vetiver Oil is better than Sycamore Parfum. Yes, absolutely. Encre Noir is a really good vetiver fragrance. Encre Noir Sport. Healy Vetiver Veritas is almost entirely vetiver and mint. Well, the thing is that like a lot of vetiver has that minty aspect to it, you know. So it might not even have mint in it. It could just be an aspect of the vetiver. Parfum d'Empire Vetiver Bourbon is also quite a straight vetiver, yes. Best vetiver? No, Jura, no. Alfie Conker says Rogers Vetiver is nice. Well, the thing is with Rogers Vetiver, it's just Guerlain's Vetiver in a different bottle, as a lot of Roger Parfum perfumes are like. They're just Guerlain perfumes. He stole the Guerlain cookbook. My favourite vetiver is from the House of Siage Dignified, says Jay. Haitian vetiver is incredible. Yes. Escala in Haiti is also incredible. I do have vetiver extraordinaire. It's fabulous. Thanks. I will presume some vetiver oils. Great thinking. No problem. Thanks, everyone. I'm writing these down. True arse in a bottle, says Jura. Welcome, Mike. How is I smell? Oh, no. He is wearing Le Leon. Why are people coming at me with Le Leon this afternoon? The Xenia is moist, earthy, nutty vetiver, says Germs. Well, vetiver Tonka is also a fantastic vetiver perfume. It's absolutely wonderful. Yes, it has Tonka in it, but it kind of feels like part of the vetiver. It's extremely well blended. Most of my vetivers are in the spring and summer rotation. There's only 6 or 7 weeks of fucking winter rotation left, friends. It's gone quick. I got a comically small Balenciaga Pour Homme, says Fragrance Time. How comically small was it? 4 mil. It's a mini. It's a mini. We love a mini. I'm a big mini fan. Excuse me. Yes, I'm a big mini fan. A big fan of minis. They are one of my favorite things to collect. I need to do the mini video. Did I do the mini video? I know I did the soap video. I need to do the mini video next. Ooh-ah. I got a comically small Balenciaga Pour Homme. It is small. Small and wee. I bid everyone adieu. Nice to see you, Rich. Everyone run to the grocery store before it's dark. It's been dark here for hours. It's so dark. It's so dark here. I'm so startled. The Italian seller I got my second bottle of Bel Arm from has just sent me the bottle as eBay Marketplace's GmbH. That's weird. Sent you the bottle as eBay Marketplaces GmbH. Is that not just what they've called it so they can get around the shipping restrictions? Minis would be better if they came in 100ml. Fair point, though. Oh, that's the sender's name. Yeah, I've had that sort of thing as well. I've had that before as well. I wouldn't worry about it. That happens. That's happened to me before. You know, it's because I think some people have it as like they're part of the eBay shipping arrangement thing, you know, so their name comes up under the barcode or the QR code, but it doesn't come up on the package like as a written name, you know. So eBay, say if there was a fucking bomb in it or something like that, and the police found it, and then they were like, they scanned the QR code, eBay or whoever it was would be able to tell them that's who sent it, because that's who the QR code equates to. You know what I mean? Like, there's definitely someone behind it. Plus, if you're buying through eBay, you're covered. If you're buying through eBay, you're covered. I don't know why people get worried about getting screwed over on eBay, because if you get screwed over on eBay, then you can... oh, you bought it through Parfumo? Oh, shit. Oh, you're fucked. What are you going to do? Tell us what it's like, eh? Maybe they're just using their eBay pack link. That's what it's called. Maybe they're using that eBay pack link as to get free shipping. You know what I mean? Maybe they've got something on eBay registered to sell for like £2 or something, and it saves them like 20 quid on shipping. I'll make a video on it if I get scammed. What? So you're getting a bottle of Bella. I mean, to be fair, right? If somebody has cloned Eugene's perfume, or if they have made fakes of Eugene's perfume, then fair play. You know what I mean? There's not a lot you can do about that, because that's such an obscure perfume to clone. You know, like you don't see houses like that getting cloned. It's not likely. It's not likely, is it? Please like the stream, friends. Please like the stream. There aren't many likes on the stream. The stream likes. It might just be something he put on to get around any international shipping restriction regarding dangerous goods. Could be, yeah. Yeah, totally. You liked my original answer, did you? Did it make you feel better? Can you make me feel good about my dodgy package from Italy? Yes, please like the stream, friends. What's the other one that I've got? Super chats. Yes, if you want a super chat as well, you can do that now too. How fun. Always forget, says I Smell. Oh no, a bad memory. I was thinking earlier on today, I was like, my memory's atrocious. Who was I talking to? I was talking to Dan from Les Odorants last week, and I was like, do you like Ocean Rain? He was like, Richard, we've had this conversation about 3 times, and every time you ask us, you say, do you like Ocean Rain? And then I point you back to this conversation we had like fucking ages ago, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, right? And then I was talking to Jonathan today, and he was like, we've had this conversation before, you know this. And I was like, fuck, my memory's goosed. And I think it's because I'm taking gabapentin all the time. Well, I'm not taking it all the time. I'm taking it under medical supervision and at the dosage that it was prescribed for, but I think that might still be messing with me memory, like. So I think I'm going to start taking less. Yes, I was soothed, says often licked. Do you compare Oud Satin Mood ADP to the X-Ray? No. No, I haven't. I haven't done that at all. Why'd you ask? Why is it that you have asked me this? I don't know. No, I haven't. Mike says, Mitch, I literally got sent by my wife to the grocery store last night for one item. As I walked into the store, I had to call her. I totally forgot what I'd even went there for. Shake my head. Yes, that is exactly the type of thing that I would do. Exactly the type of thing. What is going on? What is going on? Is it microplastics? You know? Was it the gabapentin? Is there something in the water? Is it highly processed beef? What's happening? I was just wondering because you got the X-Ray. I do have the X-Ray. And I thought there must have been a good reason you went for the more expensive one. Well, I got it for £70. That's why. I got it from Peter. And he sent me it for £70. And I returned the favour by selling him my original Dior Homme Parfum, I think, for the same price. So everyone's a winner, you see. That is a good reason. It's worse than all options presented. It's called getting old, says Dahlia, who misspells cold. Guess what I'm going to say? That's a sign of getting old as well. Jay says, how funny my 1920 Bois Patchouli bottle has the same identical broken piece of glass. It's a flaw. It's a flaw. It's a flaw, friends. Fucking nightmare. Fucking nightmare. Not only do they put the fucking wrong bottles in the wrong boxes, right? But when they do put the right bottle in, the bottles are made of fucking the bottles are made of glass. The bottles just break. You know what I mean? That is just a massive problem, that. I should fucking cut my fucking hand on that and sue the pants off them. The terrible bastards. I'm going to blame it on my cutting back of caffeine consumption. I've more brain fog. Yes, it should, though. It should clear up after a while, though. That it should do. Oh, fuck. I haven't taken caffeine. Like I've been injecting it through my thigh. I haven't drank coffee, or Coca-Cola or anything like that in years. 10 years, I think, I've been off that kind of thing. Yeah. It's not been great for the old memory. The fog of brain. My spelling is worse than my back, says Dahlia. Midwinter blessings to you all. Scent of the night Mahora X-Ray. A weird one, says Herb. I drink too much, Mitch. It's honestly a problem. Coffee in the AM and Red Bull in the PM. Oof. Leave that Red Bull alone. That shit's poison, like. That shit's awful. You've got to be careful with that shit, like. That shit will rot your guts. The syrup that shit's made of is so bad. Nolan says, everything out here is turning us into mushy brains. Some people are far more mush than we will ever become. Yes, that's true. That's true. You know, age, you know, we live in a gerontocracy. We have been reminded every day for the last 10 years that the ills of old age, you know. Hello, Proddy. Yes, I don't know why, but the camera is a bastard. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you. Stop that with the crazy. I don't know how to fix it, like. I don't know how to fix that one bit, like. You know? Good day, baboosh. Perhaps green tea is better, but anything is poisonous if you take enough. Yes, that's right. Hi, Brody. You enjoying the queer saddle amber woods? He is. I watched his video today. He thought it was better than he thought it was going to be. Which shows just how low the bar is for Kirkjohn at Dior. They're absolutely atrocious. So, what is it? Please tell me what it is. I showered for bed, no more amber woods. Any thoughts on American modern imperialism at the moment? Yes. The big orange fucker has robbed you of your innocence as a country. He has robbed you of your... He has stolen from you, mortgaged your virtue, your goodness as people. And he has taken your strength and just used brute strength like he's threatening to do with Greenland and Canada. No politics, no germs is right. Yeah, basically what he's done is he's actually fucking... He's done what he's always done. He has profited and he has stolen from other people, in this case, American people, all of them. You're just as bad as the rest of us now. I'm sorry to say. I'd imagine forgetfulness could be brought on by the mass overstimulation of modern life. Yes. Everybody coming out with ADHD symptoms. Perfume is allegedly made by his assistant Maya anyway. Yes, that's true. Scumbag in chief says fragrance time. Nolan says the zombie drug use here in Florida is frightening, and I'm not one to scare easily. Which one's the zombie drug? Is that crocodile? Not crack, crocodile. Or is it fentanyl? I know that crocodile in like parts of Ukraine and Russia is absolutely fucking mental. It's absolutely mental stuff. That if you've never heard of that stuff, you want to, well, don't, because it's just a flesh-eating drug. Like, it's absolutely crazy. You're right, James. I know Mitch is privy to a lot of what's happening. You're right, though. Alfie Conker says, love the label on your bottle of Follow with its crooked W. Sadly, the newer bottles, including mine, have perfectly aligned font, which looks like it's been done on a machine. That's a shame. I like that one. Oh! I did ask him, though, if you want the truth, I did ask him, have you ever reformulated Follow? And I got a very short message back saying, no, I've never reformulated anything. And I thought, well, fair play. War. Follow. Please like the stream, friends. Preposterous, says Innocent. The big orange fucker, I love it. L'Omédial cologne was not too shabby, the miracles do happen. Was that the Forte one? Outrageous. Ozempic has wasted away a couple of my female family members. I shame them plenty, though. Nice. But different than the Platine. Delphine Yelp once again. Says often licked. I'm buying it regardless, says James. Best coffee scent I've ever tried. Any other recommendations for coffee? The old New Harlem. The old New Harlem's got a really good coffee scent in it. Santal, is it Santal Royale? I knew that. Fuck off. I knew that was fucking happening. Santal Noble, sorry, not Santal Royale. Santal Noble by Maître Parfumeur et Gantier. That's a really good coffee. Acro Awake. I do like Acro Awake, but I'm not buying it when I've got Follow. I think I prefer Platine, not a huge win. A cute hand clap, maybe, says Pradeep. Pradeep's all about his yumminess and his scrumptiousness and his cute Luca Turin looking cute in his suspenders like a cuddly bear. Catastrophic bottle drop count 1, says Jordan. I will be getting my hands on an 11 sample set soon. I have high hopes for Mahur. Let's see. Don't judge me, I've been enjoying a Rochas Man though. Nice subtle cappuccino note, says I smell. It's nice. You used to have pure coffee as well by Mugler. And then they did another fragrance that had coffee in, didn't they? Coffee. One of those cologne things that they did. It wasn't a cologne. It wasn't one of the colognes. It was. Do you remember Hot Cologne? It was from that line. And it had coffee in it. A licorice and coffee fragrance. I'm sure it was. What was it called? I finally got Mohur, says Pradeep. I finally got Mohur for New Year after a 5-year wait. Sensational, says Pradeep. Doug inspired by Terrence Malick and Emmanuel Lubitsky for that camera angle. Platine is wonderful, says James. I find lots of people smell like coffee in general just from drinking it. Did Endymion supposedly have a coffee note? So I think it was Endymion Cologne Concentrate. It was the concentrate one. And it wasn't. There was something weirdly dark about it that probably didn't belong there. But it didn't. It wasn't like coffee. You know? It was called Hot Cologne, and it's good, says James. The one with the coffee note. I remember Hot Cologne, because I remember thinking, fuck, that's weird. Shouldn't cologne be cold? But this one was called Hot Cologne. There's also Hot Water by, what the fuck's it called? Davidoff. Because they've got cool water and they did hot water as well. Richie G had a bottle. Actually, they had a fragrance called The Game, and it was very good. It was very good for a £10 shitter. It was very good. I shall hope for a review, Pradeep, says Herb. Friends, I'm going to go and dehydrate. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, I'll be back in a minute. Please hold, friends, please hold. Please like the stream. You can send a super chat if you so wish. All the good stuff. All the stuff which is good. I'll be back. £1 cheers. I'm back. I've been singing £1 fish. Oh. Would you trust a £1 fish? I was considering arpège pour homme. Did you keep it? No, I didn't. I did nothing of the sort. Not even close. I sold it. Lavender and iris doesn't work as well as you would think it does. They're similar, but they're just different enough to clash. And they're similar enough to clash as well. It just doesn't work. You know? We're literally listening to him sing whilst he pees, says Lily, who sucks all the air out the room. Geez, sorry I ruined the fun with my presence. Everyone stopped talking, says Lily. And they still haven't started yet. They're scared. Scared of Lily. Oh. Why is the Alps out? Why is the absolute polar soir out? Someone mentioned earlier they have the new bottle, but I have the old bottle. And It's okay. It's okay. Absolute Paul Suarez, the best Kirk John. Excuse me, sorry. That is why somebody else was talking about it. And then I talked about it. So you could say we talked about it. Lily says if it's just okay, send it to me. I'll send it to you when you send me £500. Not dollars. Not fucking dollars. Pounds. Lavender and iris. First fragrance that comes to mind is La Lique Lion pour Homme. I think did I have the Equus? I think I gave it to Richie G. Pretty sure I did give it to Richie G. Giving Richie G like fucking the better part of 100 fragrances. And I've still got loads that I don't want. Silliness. If it's just okay, send it to me, says Lily. Short Lily. Best yawn in Fragcom, says Germs. Yes. Who is the second best? Who is the second best yawn in Fragcom? Omar Athmar. Nice collection. Thank you. This is merely half of it, though. Well, yes, it is. Probably not even half of it. Like, this is just the bottles I've got out. This is my winter 2026 range. Don't pick it up by the cap. This is my scent of the day, so it shall stay out. Here are more. The ones I was wearing in autumn. And then I've got the spring and the summer in the drawer. Waiting for March the 1st to come. But thank you. Lily says, how's everyone's work day back? Jesus. Lily might as well say, how was it the first time you all stubbed your toe? Probably grim, I would have thought, Lilith. Bucolique de Provence, l'artisan parfumier is a good Iris Levant, says Pradeep. Good terroir. The line is kind of a bit like Bois de Portugal. It is, that's right, it is. It's similar. Do you have an ideal collection size? No. No, I do mine more by feel than numbers. I would still like to sell off quite a few perfumes, though. You know? You are second best too, says Germs. Ah. How nice. Hello, Pat Lester, how are you? Scent of it is almond suede. Now there's a leather I highly recommend. Who makes that? Mine is too big when it gets to 30, says Herb. Oof. I need more than 30. I've got more than 30 in my winter collection. But the only good new Lartazan, says Germs. Bahaha, you are on a live. Hi, everyone, says Misha. Hello, how are you? Alfie Conk says, thoughts on Strangelove, please. Got a bottle on the way after finally being persuaded after re-listening to the Les Erdurance podcast. Ooh, they are extremely well made with good ingredients and not worth half what the retail price is. Not worth half what the retail price is. But the amount of perfume, who was it the day I was talking to? The amount of perfumes casually on shelves for 400 quid a bottle these days is disgusting. I ain't paying all that, you know? I ain't paying that shit. That's ludicrous. Behave. Stop that. Get some help. You know? I often liked. Lily says, scent of the day is hypnotic poison EDP. It's all I've been wearing. She's got a signature now. I'm sure stubbing your toe gets more painful the older you get. Everything gets more painful. It's also the fact that you can't recover as quickly, you know. Paris Provence Les Eaux de Chanel with lavender honouring her 45th boyfriend. Make it happen, duck. Paris Provence. But they've already got Edinburgh with lavender in. What's James buttering you up so much for? Good question. One's buttered duck. Mitra's laughing at the stream. I am at this bar and have the audio turned off, says Mitra. Outrageous. Unconditional loyalty, that is. Send of the day is Luciano Pavarotti. Thank you, Rich, says Baboosh. No problem. Lily, to make up for you bullying him. I do bully him, says Lily. That's right. She does. She's very mean. So mean. So harsh and so mean. She beats me up. All of that kind of thing. A mean girl. She is mean girls. I need to start wearing some things I haven't worn. You know? I need to spread it round a bit. I need to wear some Féminité de Bois. I need to wear some Opium Pohom. I need to wear Jubilation 25 and 40. I need to wear Gucci Guilty Absolute. I need to wear Ambre Fetish and Meur Ardente. I need to wear Fahrenheit Absolute. I need to wear Chanel's Egoiste Cologne Concentré. Escada Magnetism Pour Homme. I need to wear my Towers, my Mugler. Aries de Venustae. I need to wear the Sir Glutens. I need to wear New Harlem. Blamal Essence de Parfum. Volutes. Oh, Proudy, I think I found your samples yesterday. Proudy. Shall we get them out? Hold up. Hey. All my figures will be thinking we soft. We don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. I'm not singing any more of that. Is it these? Is it these, Pradeep? Are these them? I wish they had CC for lives. Often, bro, you've been hanging out with germs, I see. Oh. Texas has been so hot this year. I have a ton of cold weather I haven't got to reach for yet. Yes, that is the problem with living in the Texas, I suppose. The Texas is hot, Ramsey lives in the Texas as well. I don't remember what they are anymore. Too late, says Pradeep. Oh well. I will work my surge glutens tomorrow, says Mitra. Your surging gluteus. You mean AI hasn't been implemented for transcribing lives yet, says Lilith. You can identify them by smell, innit? No, I can't. No, I can't. Are they unmarked on purpose? Yes. Which is why I didn't smell them. I don't like that game. Hi everyone, welcome Liana. Happy New Year. Lily says, more than one reason there's problems living in Texas, weather being the least of it. Chris Moravak says, how is the Ram doing these days? Haven't seen him in a while. Me neither, mate. I won't do it if it's up to me. I need someone to make me do it. Yes. I need someone to make her work the gluteus. Is $200 for Antares Silver Spray from 2011 a fair price? That depends. That depends whether you think it's a fair price, mate. It's your money. Lots of people been asking me recently if things are a fair price. I don't think anything's fairly priced these days. You know what I mean? I think it's a joke. I think every single consumable is a fucking joke. Everything's overpriced. Everything's bullshit. I'm beginning to look into the theory of late capitalism, and it's dystopian, friends. It's everything they said 1984 would be, but it's not the government. It's fucking it's an oligarchy of billionaires. Lilith, I ain't running a decamp business. I can't be bothered with a label maker. My desire for shapely bottom makes me do it, says often like who desires a shapely bottom. Could you not just get someone else's shapely bottom? And just grab that, live vicariously through it. Nah, it can be lower, says Lilith. Dark Lilith has appeared. Dark Lilith. Died laughing, says Mitra. Oh no, we've lost Mitra. She died laughing. Everything sucks, says James. Yes, everything's crap. Dior teeny tiny queer saddle bottle, €295. Certainly are some shitters in the mist, friends. The fucking Dior lineup's absolutely crap now. I'm going to go in and stunt on those hoes. I'm going to fucking take in some absolutely rip-roaring vintage Diors, and I'm just going to be like, Hawk, smell this, you bitch, you. I'm applying for a promotion today for a position I don't even really want, based solely on how expensive cost of living is at the moment, says I Smell. Yes. It's ridiculous. Everything is absolutely ridiculous. Often it says I wouldn't say no to someone else's either, but I am up for a give and take deal. Capitalism will cannibalize everything, says Liana. We're in late capitalism. It's nearly over, you know. Well, I say that the term late capitalism was fucking first described in 1920 or something like that. It's just the end of the road, like, you know. It's just we're moving into a new age as well, where everybody's going to be tracked. All you've got to do is look at the social scheme they had going on in Venezuela, where the blackmail people with hunger. Basically, the government was giving out food And they were starving everybody. If they didn't behave, basically. Chinese doing the same thing. It's what's coming for us. All the way come to the end of the road. I wouldn't say no to someone else's either. Mitra, great point. Do you think Eau de Minte from Diptyque is a good mint perfume? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think it's nice. It's not an out mint. You know, it's not an out mint. But it is a good mint. It's got mint in it. It's got a nice patchouli in it as well. It's a little bit metallic. You know? Oh! Where's me faddens? Oh, fuck off. Geranium odorator is delicious. I told you he was on the delicious. He was on the delicious train. Yummy and scrumptious and delicious. And cute and cuddly bear. Double patchouli. I don't know. I'm not having double patchouli, I'm sorry. Oriental mint. I'm not sure you can say Oriental anymore, mate. No wonder it's been discontinued. Saw a 50ml of Un Jardin sur le Nil for 16 quid on eBay today. I thought, that's a good price, fucking hell. And then I saw a 200ml refill, right? Saw a 200ml refill of the same perfume for 70 quid. I thought, that's a good price as well. What's wrong with this perfume? Is it like fucking, has there been like a tainted batch? Touch me, baby, tainted batch. That kind of thing, you know? Opinions on Noir Peace and D'Entre please, says Liana. Noir Peace is awful. I don't like Clove, and D'Entre is not one that I own, so I probably don't care for that either. Other people in the chat will disagree. I know for a fact they will, because there's a couple of people here who like both of those fragrances. But will they speak up? This is a nice mint, but it's a little bit... It doesn't fully commit, and in not fully committing, right, it actually ends up giving the toothpaste vibe. This actually ends up giving the toothpaste vibe. I just hope when the internet falls down, we can still have a passionate perfume club through pigeon and letters. I will be sending pigeons out to each of you individually for 2 hours on a Monday evening. All right? So expect bird droppings. Okay? Jardin après le mousson is proper discontinued, says Pradeep. I'm slowly working my way through spraying the Jardin Retrouvé samples on skin, and while distracted, accidentally sprayed on tuberose Trianon. Oh well. Pradeep says, Noir Peace top 3 and D'Entre top 10 from Editions de Parfum. Frédéric Mal. Carl Charles, how are you? Scent of the day, Faux Semblant by Givenchy. Underrated scent. That's not the patchouli one, is it? The Dua patchouli one, which is really good for all of 5 minutes. And then the rest of it's a bit meh. I prefer owl over pigeon, says I Smell. Interesting. Interesting. Often says I like Nawati piss, not gonna lie. Nah, shade. Nawati piss. It's crap. Ooh, yes. Amber Fetish. I think it was Offenlicht wearing this yesterday. Was it Offenlicht wearing this yesterday on the stream? Offenlicht speak. Speak Offenlicht. Was it you? Wore that? Is Filippo Socinelli becoming a bro brand? Oh, don't say shit like that, you horrible man. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Stop that. I don't like that one bit. Germs wore that. I see. Yes. Yes, I think it was Germs who wore it. I wonder where Germs has gone. He has gone, hasn't he? Where is he? Where could he be? Liana says, someone please sell me vintage Amber Fetish. Not me. Apparently Ostens has gone offline as well, friends. Friends, I think we've seen the end of Ostens, friends. Which is one part of shit and another part that kind of tried to go down the whole we're one of you kind of route while selling perfumes at a very expensive rate. I wore what? Sue's Germs. Amber Fetish you wore. Amber Fetish. Giant. Ostensibly gone. Yes, apparently. I got another Synthetic Nature bottle. I think it's yummy, scrumptious, delicious. Will you get a conversation started? Austin's Candle and Jasmine were nice. I liked this one, the Impression Cedarwood Arse. IFF and LMR. It's good. It's blatantly the same material that's in Royal Oud. That big cedar note. It's nice. Be left no doubt it's nice. Sprays on these were shit. But did they fall a little bit flat? Did they fall a little bit flat for what they promised to be? Also, they released 6 all at once. I don't know if I think that was a good idea. The rose one was nice. I got a sample. I got the samples of all of them, to be fair, but I got a sample of the rose one first. And it was good. Well, I say good. It was nice. It was nice, friends. Oh, fuck off. Me phone is being a dick. They weren't even that expensive. How much were they, Pradeep? How much were they? Oh, I'm sore. Las Filippo Oceana Viola is so bad. Is it? Oh dear. Not surprising, he's pumping them out every month now. Oh dear. Well, I've got his incense ones down there. I've got to finish those Joram Studio ones off. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed, friends. One brand I was really worried about going away was Neela Vermeer. But seeing a boutique open sounds like they are fantastic and really well. Well, you would think that they must be doing fantastic and doing really well. If they must be doing fantastic and doing really well if they're opening boutiques in deepest Paris. What brand? Only Joram I liked was Paradisi, says Pradi. I just didn't. Just the ones I've smelled just haven't been very good, like, you know? They've just not been very good, friends. There's not really much more I can say other than that. Bit crap. Yes. But we'll see what the other ones are like when I try them on... when I try them... in the next video. Well, in the next first impressions video. I don't know if that one will be... I don't know if that one will actually be Joram Studios. I might be doing an unboxing, friends. I might be doing an unboxing. I might do the state of the collection video. I might do the top 10 pickups of 2025 video. I don't know. I do not know. He's your guy from Edinburgh. Do state of the collection, says FJ Deluxe. FJ Deluxe. I'm definitely going to be doing it this month. It just depends when it comes, really. You might like that Le Jardin Retrouvé Bois Tabac Virginia. Wooden tobacco from Virginia. I will have to see. I will have to see that I don't know what order I'm gonna do them in. The others I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about the others either. Whenever that video is made, we are lucky to see it, says FJ Deluxe. No problem. It will come. It'll be here soon. How was the Adidas 1985 EDT you reviewed at this point since the review? Well, I only did an unboxing and first impression. I didn't really review it. How is it? It's okay. I was hoping for something more, like... I thought it was all right. It was just... I don't know. It was a lot more... How can I explain? I think it was even more old-fashioned than I was expecting it to be. It was more sheeper leaning, you know. I'm I'm glad I didn't pay a lot of money for it. I would have rather tried it before I bought it, like. And if I had, I wouldn't have bought it. It's just not my... What did you wear to celebrate Cecile's birthday? Nothing. Nothing! Probably the same as Cecile, to be fair. Any anti-parfums thoughts, says Carl Shaws. Well, I'm against a lot of perfumes, if that's what you mean. Is that a brand or something? Is anti-parfums a brand? FJ Deluxe says there was an earlier edition called Adidas Cologne from 1982, so 3 years earlier, which is the one Ramsey reviewed in his 1985 video. Interesting. Enrique says, Prodip, do you recommend Madagascar Le Bon better than Vanilla Van? How different? Often like says Prodip, 45 of 50ml Lawn Vol EDP for €50 shipped, yay or nay? Franska Boy says, are we celebrating Cecile Zarokian's birthday? No, Pradip's a massive fan of Cecile, though. He is titillated by her. She tickles him. Whoa. I've got the driest throat in the world. How come? Strange, I've been talking for 2 hours and now I've got a dry mouth. Weird. Rather different. I like them both, says Pradip. Not bad for L'Envol, says Pradip. Interesting. I've still got my L'Envol. We'll try and wear it this spring and summer. I will try and wear it this spring and summer. Yes, so much that I don't own anything by her and bashed her outlands. He's a big fan. I haven't smelled her outlands. I would like to smell her inlands. Lol. Richie didn't love any of the Francesca's Bianchis, right? No. I didn't. I saw Cecile in a bar in Paris. I asked her why she uses so much ethyl maltol. It was the best, you can't say that, of my life. What did she say? Should have asked her to stop putting the same fragrance out for different brands all the time. Favorite fragrance these past few weeks you've been wearing that you got for under $50? Oh, God knows. I don't really have much stuff for under $50 that I've been wearing these past few weeks. In fact, I don't think I've got any. I don't think I've got any. I'm looking at them now and I just don't. Sorry. I haven't been wearing eau de beau. She took it very bad because she knows it was true. Cecile works all gourmand things. Do you find similarities between Vert d'Anson and Arceau? Yes. Yes, I would say there were similarities between Vert d'Anson and Arceau. What about favorite $50 fragrances you wore at any point? You mean under $50? Not really. Not really many, to be honest. Not really many at all. I don't know that I have any of those like really cheap fragrances anymore. I know that's what gets the views and stuff like that, and I complain about the price of fragrances, and they should be cheaper because they're extortionately expensive. It's stupid how much they cost. But you tend to get what you pay for. you tend to get the more expensive fragrance. It's more of just a tendency. It's more of just like a rule of thumb. Rather than anything concrete. Sometimes you can find vintage under $50. That's what I look for some of the time. It depends. I mean, vintage. I mean, are they any good though? Most vintage perfumes that are good don't go for under 100, 200 most of the time. Should I make a top 15 fragrances for under $50 videos? Is often liked. Jaipur Home ADP, top stuff, says Pradeep. Rich, you can get Gucci Guilty Absolute for under 50. I got, but I haven't worn that very much recently. I got my 150ml bottles for either 50, I think it was 53 quid. I got like 3 or 4. I got 3 or 4. This was years ago though. It was when Notino was still a discounter and not just an online retailer like. Please often, while we share that Quai de Roussier de Cologne with Duchamp, says Franska. Gucci Guilty Absolute is fantastic, says Franska. For me, my favourite perfume under $50 is Lagerfeld Bois de Cyprus. Those Lagerfelds are alright, to be fair. Those Lagerfelds are alright. Oh, excuse me. I'm ready for my bed. Often like says, I cannot compete with Sebastian, he's a machine. What are your top 10 delicious perfumes, says Enrique. It's coming back to get you now, isn't it, Pradeep? The 50 mils are definitely still below $50. 90 mils also sometimes. Ferret for men used to be $25. Excellent designer, says James. Enrique, maybe I will make a video of delicious, yummy perfume, scrumptious. Do some cuddly ones for Luca Turin. Some cuddly perfumes. He's just a cuddly bear. Grey Cabochon is delicious and yummy for 15 quid, says Often Licked. Artisan Pure. What's that? Is that George Varvatos? George Varvatos fragrances used to get hyped. I remember Ashton used to hype them and fucking... I just never thought they were very good. I used to smell them in the shops and I'd be like, these just aren't good. And then they went out of business and then came back. It's a fucking absolute roller coaster. Excuse me. Please like the stream, friends. Please like the stream. Oh, Gentleman Cologne used to be Gentleman Cologne. I'm trying to remember Gentleman Cologne. Oh, Queer Canage, man, it's fucking incredible. Shark Sandwich. Is that Frederick Malls promise sitting there? I found a decent deal and thinking about trying it out. Absolutely not. It is absolutely not Frederick Mall's price. I had it and I sold it because I don't like it. Not anymore. This is the night. This is the one that smells like cows in a field. Cows with diarrhea in a field. I promise you it ain't promises, often licked. This is the night. As it says there. The neat. I was thinking of getting Immortel Solaire. How is it? It's nice, it's good, but there's some curry that comes out at the end and it's absolutely despicable. I hate that shit. But the rest of the fragrance is gorgeous. Have you ever smelled the original Givenchy Gentleman? Smelled it, owned it, sold it. Caron had some good cheapies, but now they have a contract with Givaudan. Oh no. You could sell that bottle for 1,500 quid. Probably could. Probably could. Shark Sandwich. Is it similar to Dior Leather Oud? That's a little cowish and I like it. No, I don't think it is similar to Dior's Leather Oud, actually. Leather Oud doesn't have any rose in it. This doesn't have any amber wood in it. This is a little bit more peppery. And it smells like shit. Whereas Leather Oud's got the civet, which smells more like piss. Does that make sense? And Leather Oud's got that buttery... It's got that buttery leather with the beeswax in it. And that gives this amazing sweet, slightly sweet, smooth, creamy vibe to it, which is amazing. Why did you sell the original Gentleman? Not good enough to keep. It's not that it wasn't good enough, it's that I didn't like it. It gave me this, it was too dry. It's a bit like Promise in that way. Promise was a little dry as well. Fucking Mo sent me a 5 ml of Promise here. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Immortel Solaire is better than Oranger, Sirocco, and Patchouli Noisette and their Oud. I really love Oranger Sirocco though. Layer Leather Oud with the Night for the full shit and piss combo expert. Yes, if you want to smell like you've lost complete control of your bodily functions, layer perfume. I would never layer perfume. What a terrible thing to do. Sin bin for the use of the word layer, says Baboosh. Yes, that's true. Pat Lester says, as Galen would say, the 2-hour stream starts now. It doesn't. Galen was wrong then, and he'd be wrong if he said it now. He would be wrong if he said it now. Hasn't been in the chat for a long while, isn't he? I wonder what he's up to. Little rascal. Mincing about California in his self-driving cars. He harvested some lemons the other day. He sent me a picture. It was one of those pictures that's got like the motion on it and then it stops on the picture and then starts again. And I'm like, what? That doesn't give, that does just not a good feature, that, you know? Don't know why they've done that shit. Delis, welcome. How are you? I wonder what will happen when all the fly-by-night new houses go out of business and they have thousands of bottles collectively sold into inventory resale and auctions. Financial consequences, no doubt. Often, like, there's a sprayed on promise at the shops in summer, and well, those people on the bus with the broken AC on the way back had a good time with me. You should be sent to The Hague for your crimes. Great video, Pradeep, says Dallas. I mean, it's a fun, fruity oud. Price is not great. Price isn't great for anything now, is it, though? Nothing is well priced, friends. Oh, please like the stream, friends. Please like the stream. Oh, no. What has happened here? Why has this happened, then? All of you get back. That's it, friends. I'm off. Rohit. What's he taking the House of Bortnikov? I just don't like that style of perfume. So I had Oud Maximus and I had Oud Maximus and Oud Monarch, and I just gave them away. I was just not a fan. Just not a fan. Unfortunately. That's it, friends. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you to Fragrance Time for the super chat. I appreciate your super chat. I appreciate everybody here. And I will see you all again soon.